find out this man was going to different stash houses. You definitely need to be mindful where you are at certain times of the night, because that's when the freaks come out, baby. That's when stuff be jumping out. But that was not what he was doing. This man had me going to these houses. I always have my doors like, I don't care where I am. Hey, dude, you pushing it. He's like, oh my God, like, what am I getting myself into, y'all? Like, what the hell? Family, it's your big sis T Renee, and I am back today with another story. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hey, I'm hoping that one day you find something on this platform that resonates with you and make you want to come back and subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm hoping you enjoyed today's video. I know y'all are here for a story time, and that's exactly what I want to give you. But before we get to that, y'all go ahead, drop down below in the comment section, leave a hey girl, hey, what's up big sis? All comments are welcome and greatly appreciated. Just make sure y'all keep them respectful. As you all have seen the title, you have an idea of what this story is going to be about. So family, let's get to that story. Family, let's get into my juice of the day, y'all. This is seeded watermelon, seeded key limes, and a little bit of ginger. Well, you may not have to add the ginger because some people don't like it. Ginger is a little spicy, but I'm telling y'all, this is so refreshing. This ain't no Sonic, baby. Y'all, the way I would randomly go to Sonic and get a Route 44 and get some type of limeade of some sort, I ain't got to do that no more, baby. You do not have to go to Sonic. This Sonic ain't got nothing on this. Something that you've made yourself and you know what you put in it. Very refreshing. I'm telling you, water is something that you should drink, but it is not going to keep you hydrated. You got to start incorporating fruits and vegetables that has a water-based consistency. That I'm telling you, it's going to keep you hydrated. And not even that, it's just better to get into juicing for yourself and not buying that stuff that's overly filled with chemicals and bad things for our body in the grocery store. Most of our food is fake, y'all. But I'm not here to rant about that. I just want y'all to get into the juicing because it is like a game changer, y'all. It's just something that you have to take time to do because it can be tedious, it can be time consuming, and it can get real messy with fruits and vegetables. Yes, they have all these specialty made juices, but if you can't afford the ones where you can put the whole fruit and vegetable in there, then get you an average juicer and, you know, do what you do. And some of the fruits, you know, you gotta cut down because the seed inside is big and it's gonna tear your juice up. But anyway, so yes, I just want to give y'all my drink for the day. I may do that when I come on here and, you know, give my story time, just depending on what I got going on. But definitely want to talk about my juices that I blend. Anyway, y'all, let's get to this story. So tonight's story time is about me side questioning as an Uber driver. I have an entire series on here where I will be detailing different things that happen when I go out and do one of my little side hustles, which is Uber drive. And y'all, it be some stuff going on with some people. I haven't really had any just life-changing situations that make me want to stop driving. But I've had some situations, some crazy times. And this particular story is about a passenger I had, y'all, that just wanted me to run him everywhere. Y'all, when I say you cannot do favors for your passengers, and my thing is they like to add rides, and then they also have this feature where they can add multiple stops. I mean, I'm glad it's there for people that really need that, but I'm somebody that do not like to pick those. When I see multiple stops, no. Long haul, nope. I don't want that. Like, that's wasting my time, my gas. I have a strategy that I do. You know, I have a goal that I set that I want to make money when I do that, the type of money I want to make, how much money I want to make, and how long I want to be out there. That ain't helping me. But there are those rare occasions where I'll just be out, I'll do some reserves, and then I'll aimlessly wander around, and then it'll be surging really heavily, and I know I'm going to make a lot of money off that particular ride. And when people were like, hey, I need to go somewhere, how do I add a stop? I'm like, let me take you. And my reason being is because when they go into the app and add on this stop, Uber gonna charge their fee, and then they're going to take a nice percentage of the additional money that they're charging their rider and not give me nothing but pennies. I'd rather me take you and make this a long haul ride, y'all. That's a little trick. Make it a long haul ride. And then I'm taxing off of that. Number one, I'm in a surge. That surge may be from anywhere between, I try to find high surges, just put it like that. But just say that surge $5 or more. And they do have some that are a little bit less, but I try not to be in those areas. That surge need to at least be a little over $5. You know what I'm saying? But my point I'm trying to make, so I got the surge pay on top of the pay that this ride is giving me. So the longer I have you in this car with me, they gonna ask like, is everything okay? You've been in this ride a long time. The app is definitely gonna ask you that at some point in time. Or I think they ask you when you've been stopped so long. But if I'm riding around with you, baby, that's dragging that time out. So that means it's like per hour. That's how they kind of calculate it, baby. Come on, let's go. But y'all, some people, you could not give them an olive branch because, baby, they gonna take the whole dang on treat if they can. And this particular night, I picked up this guy. Where did I pick him up from? Oh, I picked him up at his, I guess his family's house. It was during a holiday, and he was over with his family, and he didn't want to get in the ride with his folks because it was like a car full of them, I guess, like a truck full of them. He's like, I don't want to go where they're going. I said, you know what, I don't blame you because that's how stuff be happening. That's how stuff be I be like, you know what, I don't blame you because during those times when you hop in the car, a lot of times that's how you get caught up. That's how you be an innocent bystander to some chaos. You just don't know what your family and friends be getting into outside of you. So I'm always trying to drive myself. I don't ever really want to hop in nobody else's car. And especially if you somebody that let your dude, your boo, or whoever else drive your car, you don't know what that person do outside without you. And they can be caught up in a lot of mess. And baby, I don't want to be mistaken as somebody that's supposed to be in this car when you're not around. Like I'm so, y'all, I'm so storm the course, stern on that. I want to be in my own vehicle. I don't want to ride in the car with nobody, for real. Especially when I just don't know what you be up to. So I felt him on it. And he was like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Then that's when he gets asking me, can I take him somewhere? And so we go to the first stop, y'all. I'm guessing the person wasn't there. He was like, well, no, they around here. So I'm driving another 5 minutes to another location, still in the same neighborhood. But by the time I get around there, he's actually in there for a little minute. And I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to be cool. Because in the back of my mind, I'm knowing that I'm running the tab up on this ride. Almost if though I was a cab driver. Y'all know how the cab used to have that meter running? That's how I'm doing with this. Baby, let the meter run. Because it's definitely going to tax you and you're going to give me my money at the end of the day. So I ain't tripping too much. But mind you, I am in a neighborhood that's not considered one of the best neighborhoods in our city. I'm not really scared, but you definitely need to be mindful where you are at certain times of the night because that's when the freaks come out, baby. That's when stuff be jumping off. But honestly, in my city, it jump off anytime. But in this particular neighborhood, baby, definitely at night because but just no. But so I had my doors locked, and I always have my doors locked. I don't care where I am. I'm always gonna lock them doors. And I'm just looking around. I got my foot on reverse because it had that backup camera on all the way around, and so I'm just I'm looking around my vehicle because for one, I don't know who house you at. I don't know if you could be setting me up to do whatever, y'all. Like I had like a feel like damn, I shouldn't have did this, but at the same time, I'm being a little money hungry because I'm like, damn, I'm gonna make a lot of money off this ride though. So he gets back in the car. And he's like, hey, I got another stop. I said, hey, dude, you pushing it. He's like, come on, I got you. I'm going to tip you real good. I got you. So this ride is a little bit longer, y'all. It's in another neighborhood that ain't the best in the city. Like, these neighborhoods kind of be rivaling, and they literally like right there together. But this will take a little longer, And we get over there. He's in there a little bit longer, too. And this particular location had a lot of cars around. Like, a lot of people was there for some reason. It was actually people outside. So I'm really like, oh my God, like, what am I getting myself into, y'all? Like, what the hell? So, like I said, he's in there. He's in there a good little minute. Like, shit, probably 15 minutes. At the other house, he was in there damn near 10. And here he was in there probably for like 15 minutes. Yes, y'all, I know I'm stupid sitting here. Should have drove off and ended the ride. But I did not want to do that. And number one, that man had stuff in my car. And yes, I could have took that stuff out of my car, but he could also go back and report me like, no, I don't need him doing nothing to make my rating go down. So... Again, yes, I'm in these neighborhoods and things that be popping off, especially over here when I seen the type of people that was outside. Yeah. But man, y'all, when this man came back in my car, don't y'all know he offered me some recreational items? He's like, he was asking me, do you, y'all can't get my words out. He was like, do you smoke? I'm like, no, not really, but you know, to each his own. But you ain't for the smoking here. He's like, nah. I ain't trying to smoke it here. I'm just trying to ask, do you smoke? Do you smoke this? Or have you ever taken this? And y'all, all kinds of, y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? Like all kinds of rugs. Like, I said, sir, no, never have I ever. I said the most I might have done is dang on edibles, but even then, that's really close to pushing it to whatever the stuff that you saying. When y'all think about it, them edibles is damn near the same thing as these street rugs, cause it gives the same effect, if not worse. They even have stuff in these shops called concentrates. Have y'all ever seen those? I'm trying to make sure I find a photo, y'all. Them concentrates, I was in there, I said, baby, that ain't nothing but some homemade, you know what, y'all. Some low budget. It definitely give that vibe. Concentrates that look like something that you can put in a pipe. Hell no. And the people tell you, man, when you take that, baby, you're gonna be out of this world. And the first time I've seen them when I was at, what's that, Planet 13 in Vegas. And then I've seen them ever since then in other places. Like, oh my goodness, y'all, that is so terrible. But anyway, back to the story. So, yes, he asked me all this stuff, y'all. Come to find out, this man was going to different stash houses. I don't know if he was picking up, dropping off funds. But this man really was using me to go to the Doughboy house. Like, I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. And it just made sense. I'm like, we did all these multiple stops, and then you come back and you asking me about some products. You know what I'm saying? And then every time you come back, you definitely have this bag, and he had a bag with him, and the bag. I'm not gonna really say that it was getting bigger or smaller because I really didn't pay attention like that for real. But he had this bag each time. And I don't know what I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess I thought like, oh, maybe he's taking in some merchandise because he also was a booster, y'all. He was telling me like, you know, he boosts, he sell XYZ. So I'm thinking maybe he dropping off and picking up his coins. But that was not what he was doing. This man had me going to these houses. And had I really been paying attention and I was on that type of time, I could have sent somebody over there to them. Like, I could have sent some people to these places, y'all. Like, people don't be thinking, maybe he think I was just this little square airhead type chick and wasn't really grasping. But I'm like, I knew from back then, like, I don't know, like, he was up to no good. Like, he didn't really give off that I should not trust him. I just can't explain it. It's just that I know when somebody do some stuff and they just be living, baby. They be hustling. When a person say, I get it how I get it, I do what I do. Oh, you don't want to assume that they out here selling recreational items because, you know, you got people that scam and boost too. So, you know, he did it all. I'm like, but I cannot believe that this man literally had me going to these places. And believe it or not, I do kind of remember what they are, but I am not that type of person. I am not on that type of time. I don't need nothing coming back to me, baby, because you can see me, I'd be like, that's the chick. That's it. Yeah, that set me up. Like, people be smart out here, baby, and I ain't trying to be involved. I ain't trying to be one of the ones, but I just could not believe this man did this. And that's when I say, you cannot give people an inch because, baby, they would take a mile. And then, baby, I am not your private driver. That man was using me as his private driver. Yes, it was running it up, but baby, I really felt like he should have paid me way more than he gave me. He did give me a nice tip, And I did make a lot of profit off of that. I already robbed, but baby, you should have threw me a couple of them damn blue faces, baby. You should have threw me some of that. You should have threw me some of them Benjamins or whatever y'all want to call it. You should have gave me some of them because you was using me as your personal driver, like your personal chauffeur. Like, what the hell? Like, baby, what show you think we on? This ain't no black truck for you to do that because we definitely in a black truck, you know. It gives that vibe. But baby, I'm not her. Don't get me caught up in your messery. I'm trying not to curse y'all. I know messery sounds so weird, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Yo, uckery. Don't get me caught up in that. Like, what if there would have been some stuff gone bad, like a deal gone wrong, like anything, and then especially at that last house where all those people were, baby, I could have been out of here. So, man, it do be times where you may get caught in some stuff you don't even know you get caught in with this ride share stuff, baby. And this is definitely one of them situations where, baby, I might have side questioned a little bit too hard. Y'all, I'm gonna stop this video right here. Of course, it's not real long, but I just want to tell y'all about, to give y'all that story. It's something that's happened recently. I just wanted to give it to y'all when it was fresh on my mind. Like I always say, a lot of my stories are old, but there are stories that I will tell that may be very recent because I find it funny, crazy, weird, or whatever. But before we leave, y'all go ahead, drop down below in the comment section. Let's chat. Make sure y'all turn on y'all post bell notifications so you'll know when I post. Also, y'all, thank y'all so much for hyping my videos. Continue to do so. Y'all, we are almost at 1,000 subs, man. I need like, what, 20-some more people? Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all views and y'all comments. The people that do comment, the people that really tune in and like my stuff. I love y'all so much for that. But come on, y'all. We almost there at 1,000 subs. Like, I should have already been there by now. Like, I've been on here a little minute, but this is probably the most consistent I've done, at least giving a video every week, because I wasn't always giving videos every week. But for this year, I've been doing them every week, giving you something. Even if it wasn't story time, it may have been a travel video at some points in time. But y'all, go ahead and turn y'all girl up right quick, baby. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye. I've been juicing for a while, but now I'm just really holding myself accountable, locking in with everything. Baby, nutrition is key for any type of weight loss or maintain or even some type of weight gain and just overall health. Eat seeded fruits and vegetables if you can. I know a lot of times they are hard to find, but if you got some type of international market in your city, a market where there's like African markets, Indian market, Asian market, any of those that ain't American, they definitely would have seed fruits and vegetables in there. They get that stuff probably shipped here, or, well, you know, I'm not gonna say they get it shipped because the U.S. agriculture, they real strict about stuff being shipped here. But I guarantee you, a lot of it is probably, you know, grown in the U.S. in some type of vicinity that we don't have access to. I'm sure. But yes, for some reason, they have that stuff. They probably grow it themselves. I don't really know. But I definitely be shopping at those markets a lot of times for my produce. But anyway, y'all, oh my God. I know y'all here for a story time. Let's get into that story time. Damn, what's on my glasses? They dirty as hell. Oh, man. Like, I don't even know how this stuff be getting on here. Like, what am I doing? Like, I don't even be doing nothing for them just to get that damn dirty, though. Like, what the hell?